feeling like everything changing. That feeling like you was instantly famous. Feel that.
What is going on, house guests? Welcome to the House of Reactions. I'm Khalil.
I'm Savannah.
And we are the House of Reactions. I told you guys I was going to be bringing more videos to the channel. I was going to try to get it uploaded every day.
Yes.
And when you think about what time it is right now, I guess you could say we're getting an early start on that.
Early start?
It's like 1:30 in the morning right now. This is your Logan spoiler short review. We're not going to go into too much detail about what happened, but there will be spoilers, letting you know now. And we're pretty much just going to be discussing what we enjoyed and what we felt could have been changed in the movie. So
yeah,
you can start wherever you want. What do you want to talk about?
So are we trying to start? Well, let's start here before the movie started.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they planned it this way, but I'm
sure
almost sure they did, just to make it seem like it was in the movie.
And the movie trailer was like, I mean, the poster was in the little scene. Did you see that on the wall?
Wait, what?
You didn't see that?
No.
When he was in the alley, on the alley, it had the movie poster of Logan.
Oh, I didn't see that. But anyway, the camera's towards the ground, and you see a guy walking, getting out of the car, starts walking. I'm like, okay, this must be Logan. And then all of a sudden, the guy's in a hoodie, and all of a sudden he stops, and he takes his headphones out, and I don't know what song it is, but it's the song that plays at the beginning of Deadpool, and instantly I'm just like, that's Ryan Reynolds. And he turns around, and he's got his Deadpool look and everything, and all of a sudden you see this guy getting mugged in the alley, and
oh god.
You hear the Superman music start playing, so he jumps in a phone booth and he gets stuck in the phone booth trying to put on the leather suit. And all of a sudden, like right when he gets it on, like he's getting ready to go out the phone booth, you just hear a shot and he's just like, oh god. Yeah, I like how he just lays down in the alley with the dead guy and starts eating ice cream. It's like, I'm so sorry I was late.
What did he say? He was like, you need to rest or something.
Yeah, it's like, I took way too much time in the phone booth.
Yeah. But, oh gosh.
But yeah, we get started on Logan. And the first 30 minutes or so, like, I was curious as to what had went down that was wiping out all the mutants.
That's what I wanted to say. I don't know if you're trying to go in a certain order, but that's something I didn't like about the movie.
What's that?
That it wasn't a clear
explanation.
Yeah, and I'm assuming, because when he said about...
I remember Charles said that he killed some.
Yeah, and then I think it was it a news thing?
Like being like...
Was it a news thing? It was something, but they were like, the last time he had that episode, wherever, Winchester or wherever it was
because...
It said he killed a few, it said so many civilians or something were hurt or something, he even killed a few what was I about to say? A few mutants. But it never, like, I wanted them to come out and actually, like, say it, because I'm a little slow. Like, I need them to say it. Like, so that's the only thing. That is probably the only thing I didn't like about the movie. Is the whole time I'm kind of wondering what happened.
It took me till near the end to possibly figure out what made Logan sick, because he was sick, aging slow, and dying. And it was what, 2024, I think.
29? It wasn't.
I think it was only 24 because he said that's a 24 Chrysler or something like that.
It's something. It wasn't that. I mean, far into the future, you know.
But what got me thinking, because the doctor, Logan, had said to him, like, you're the asshole that put this in me, that poisoned me, or whatever. I'm sitting there thinking, when you go back to X-Men Apocalypse when he was captured.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah,
is that when he was poisoned and he got released and went out?
It might have been.
They said it took place in what? The X-Men Apocalypse 90s, I think. Was it the 80s? It was one of those.
Something like that.
But
I don't know, and I that's the only thing about that movie. I just felt like I was missing something. The whole movie, there was something like I didn't fully understand. Like I didn't know if it was because I maybe didn't see the other Wolverine movies, or like I just felt like I was lost on that part. Like I don't know why he was sick and what happened to the mutants. Them two, I didn't ever get a clear understanding, I guess, of what happened.
The one thing I really like that this movie did, because I've told you, like, remember when we went back and we watched every trailer for the MCU movie, and like I was talking to you about how like most of the trailers look so dark. Yes. But there was so much comedy all the way through the movie, and I was just like, It was good,
yes.
but I didn't have that darkness
Yes.
like that pulled me into it. This movie had that darkness, I think. There was a few funny moments. There were not a lot.
I think of one.
I don't even know if you could really say they were funny moments.
Yeah,
they were
just
just kind of made you laugh.
Yeah.
But this movie was, for the most part, like pretty dark. I mean, like you see Logan, he's just at the end. He's just at that point where he just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
He's just living. He's like, I got Charles. He's having issues. He's off his rocker. Like I'm just pretty much alone in this mess, and he's just like waiting to die. And like I was like, this is the darkness I want to see. And throughout the movie, it's pretty much his journey, like trying to find that light inside him again. That's what Charles wants him to do. Yeah.
For me, this movie, I loved it so much, and he kept hearing me say it. And I was like, "This is so beautiful." Like, I know it sounds bad, but to see all that gory, gruesome, like to me, that is, oh god, like I love this movie so much. I love all that. Not horror, but I just loved all that fighting and everything about that. I love this movie a lot, and I thought it was gonna be, an alright movie.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't expect it to.
For me, it exceeded my expectations. Like I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like is that it wasn't like, for me at least, there wasn't a clear understanding of what kind of happened to them and stuff. But everything else, I loved it. I really did.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a few spots in the movie I really liked.
What about your favorite? Or go ahead.
Well, one of the first spots in the movie I really liked. I'm going off my memory here. I'll probably miss something, but they had the part where Wolverine and Charles have taken Laura in, or X-23. They've taken her in, and they're trying to protect her. She's just sitting there eating cereal. He sits the dude after her, and I like how she just looks at him like.
Yeah, she just gave like the best facial expression ever. Like I don't even know how to explain her facial expression. You
hear bullets flying and everything from the outside, yelling and everything, and she just walks out with the guy's head and like throws it through his feet. I'm like, oh my god! He's
stepping back, like, come on now.
And
that was
like when her and Logan fought together. Like I knew she was going to do some damage. Yes, but she went completely.
She is
off.
bad. Like man, I don't know. This, like I said, this movie just, for me, it just exceeded my expectations. Like, just the fight scenes and her, like, it was amazing. Like, just seeing her fight and just the way, I don't know how to explain this, how she transitioned from one person to the next. It was amazing.
She twisted around one person, jumped to the next one. Like, oh, man.
I loved it. I really did.
And then seeing Logan right there with her in the action, just like... put the claws through a dude's neck, just rip his throat out. I was like, oh my god. There was so much more of that than I thought there was going to be. Like every time they go after somebody, you're going to just be like, oh, like it's just
it was
bad.
Beautiful. That's the only way I can explain it. It's just beautiful.
Like when the guy's hanging on to the back of the car, and she like, or it was
either. Hanging on?
Yeah, because he punches one of them. They punch the window. And they like release their claws when they punch the window and
through the window.
He got slides off the car, and I'm just like this.
That scene that wherever they were staying at, that was a good scene. That was
with the family that invited them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That scene. The reason I think that was the best scene is because I wasn't expecting it. Like, I mean, they're with these people. I thought, I actually thought like they were gonna leave them all that money, help the family out. He comes home and it's just like, oh my god, like crazy.
What got me, it's like I knew something was up, but I didn't know what.
I wasn't expecting it at all at that moment.
Because you see Charles laying there like Logan. Like he's just telling him the story. He's like, this was one of the best nights I've had in a while. And everything. And you're just like, I was, in my mind, I was like, that's good. He's actually enjoying his life a little bit. Like in his older days. Yeah. And I noticed, like, I'm like, they're not really showing Logan. I figured they'd be showing Logan just kind of like smirk or something like that just to show. Yeah. And it's like, I'm happy for you. But it didn't. And all you see is like the fist just touch Charles' chest. And I'm like, what? And then you just hear the...
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the world? I was like, is this a dream?
You just hear the claws go through the chest and he's just like screaming. And I'm like, what is going on?
Blood's coming out of his mouth.
and
then she gets up trying to attack him.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you see it's Wolverine, but like his head shaved and everything. He looks like 20 years younger.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know what was going on.
I was like lost. I was so lost.
At first, I did think it was Logan. I was like, what's he doing? And
I was like, what? We just like, what happened?
Like, I thought he just went and like shaved his head or something like that. But then all of a sudden, you see Logan run in from outside. The other Wolverine has the girl carrying her down the stairs. They just have like this stare down, and I'm just like, what in the hell is this? The
scene with them fighting, like him fighting himself, that was amazing. I mean, and I'm the whole time thinking, how can you be the better version of yourself?
Just watching
like,
that, all you can hear is like, and like there's blood flying everywhere, and they're getting cut up. I'm like, oh, like this is sick. But
it was really good.
Oh man, the whole time. You know, he's arguing with the little girl, like, this whole Eden thing is bullshit. Like, you got it out of a comic book that doesn't even tell the full truth about what happened to all of us. And, you know, the funny part was how they get in the argument in the car.
Yeah, she's
just yelling at him in Spanish. She's like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And he's just like getting pissed off.
That was funny, because the whole movie was basically she doesn't talk. And then when she does, she wouldn't shut up.
And he's like, you talk. And
that was funny.
Oh, movie was great. But
yeah. God, I can't even. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what else to say, but I really enjoyed that movie. I really did.
When you find out that where the mutants are hiding before they go to Eden.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you see all the mutants, and you're like, man, this is the last little bit of mutants they have left.
And
they're the ones that's going to repopulate the world of mutants. And all of a sudden, Logan wakes up. They're gone.
Yeah.
And you see them being chased through the woods by whoever's... Well, I don't know the exact name of the guys that are actually hunting them.
Did they even tell? They might have. Who knows?
But they're being hunted through the woods. Logan juices up. And
that part. Yeah, so basically before that though, you know, he's trying to run through the woods and he's tired and stuff.
He's like practically crawling, like about to fall on the ground.
And when he takes all that serum or whatever that stuff is, he was
gone.
Oh my god. That was cool.
He looked like old Logan again.
He did.
Yeah, like he tore everybody up.
He did.
And you know, the whole chase through the woods was crazy. Like, you see some of the kids' powers, like she was like lifting the ground.
Oh yeah, and she was making all this stuff like stabbing to the guy, and then he just like exploded. He like, that was cool. That was really cool.
One of them controls fire. Yeah, he set that dude on fire.
Did I miss that? I promise you I didn't see that.
I don't know if this was in the woods, but it was when they were trying to escape out the.
I cannot remember that.
Where they were operating on them. Because the woman had the camera and
I know what you're talking about, yeah. Like, I do remember that, yeah. I do remember that. The girl, she, the cold, she had the cold.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. She like,
the ice.
What, did he have a choke or something? He grabbed her or something. Anyway, she was like breathing.
She used her ice breath, froze his arm, and then like broke his arm.
Oh, it was nasty. Who else?
That was a fun part of the movie.
Seeing the different powers and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and how they all tied the guy into the ground.
Yeah, that was neat. They always just using all the different powers.
Like cracking, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
But
I wonder, because I don't know much about the comics, but I wonder if whatever group that was, are they in the comics? Because you noticed all the guys, like, they basically had some kind of enhanced part of them. Like that one guy has arms.
Most of them have arm.
A couple of them have their arm, yeah. So I wonder, and y'all probably know, but
because we're not too heavy into the comics, so you guys would have to let us know.
So I think, and I don't know, but I think they might be some kind of group in the comics or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. But then going towards the end of the movie and everything, and I knew it was going to happen. I did too. When it happened, I was like, God dang it. But
if I hadn't heard that it was his last movie, I would have thought maybe he would have lived.
Yeah, but the younger genetically made Logan comes up and fights the actual Logan.
Yeah. And
Logan pretty much gets all the kids out the way, and like he can't really take this younger genetically superior Logan, and his daughter comes back for him.
Yeah.
And she tries to fight him off, but I don't think she can.
Mm-mm.
And he just like
strong.
takes Logan and like just slams him like on a tree, and like you can see the branch just like go like straight through him, and I'm just like, I think that's it.
Oh god.
But yeah, she takes an adamantium bullet that
the one
Logan's
that he
been
had,
holding for a while because he's actually felt like killing himself, and he doesn't. But she takes that bullet, shoots the other one in the head, and kills him. But then
beautiful.
She's sitting there crying while like her dad Logan is
dying,
and that was kind of a rough moment in the movie right there, because like that's when you realize like this is it. Like,
and you know, probably most people watching the movie know it's gonna be he's gonna die, it's gonna be the last one, but you know, when you see it, you're just like, man, why? Especially after having a great movie like that. You know, that's a good way to end it though, to have a really good movie. Like to me, that was a good way to end it. As far as that movie, you know. Like he did it.
Yeah, and it shows like in how he only knew her a week, but he cared about her a lot in the end. Yeah. And how like he's dying and she holds his hand and she starts crying and she calls him dad or whatever, and he realizes like that. Like he really cares for her while he's dying, and he's just like, so that's what it feels like. And then he dies, and that was sad, but it was a feel good moment. It was like okay, this is a nice way to kind of let it go. But
one thing I was gonna say, at the end when they buried him, how they had the like cross, and then when she was walking away, she turned it so it had the X. I thought that was kind of cute. I liked that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everything worked out in the end. Yeah. But, then the way they ended it, like right when she walked off, that's when they ended it. I was hoping they were going to show her in the future or something like that. Like how she turned out to be, because he did say, tell me what you turned out to be or something like that, and I was like, man.
They didn't give us no kind of sneak preview or nothing like.
Yeah, there were no after credits scenes.
No, we waited. There was nothing.
But nonetheless, it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it.
It was.
To me, I personally, comparing it to the other two Wolverine movies, I can honestly say that one was the best one easily. But
I don't remember.
At least in my opinion, it is. You guys might feel differently, but
I want to go back and watch them, even though I know I'm pretty sure they can't be better than this one, but I want to go back and watch them because I'm pretty sure I've only seen one of them.
Yeah, the second one was alright.
Pretty sure I've only seen that one.
The first one was okay too.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one is one that I truly just enjoyed watching. Like. Yeah. But yeah, the rest of the movies that come out this year have quite a lead to follow.
Yeah, that movie was good. I don't know. They're gonna have to work real hard to beat that.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, this is our short review. Wasn't trying to make it too long. Yeah. But you guys let us know down in the comment section what you think. Let us know on what subjects you agree with us with. Let us know what subjects you disagree with us with. Yeah.
Let us know something we missed, maybe. Maybe there's like hints of things that we might not have noticed.
Yeah, and if you have any information that we were talking about that we didn't really pick up on, let us know, because we'd like to know that. Yeah. And anyway, I guess that's about it. So we will see you guys later.
You know that feeling like everything changing. That feeling like you was instantly famous. Feel that.